Why don't you just put it in park for a second and come, because we have the sewer thing that we have to figure out, all that. Hey everyone, did you miss us? We're back.
We are back. Hey, sorry for the delay. I think we only went camping how many times last year?
I think 2, maybe 3.
So it's 2025. We thought we'd get off to a quick start. So we're doing a quick camping trip here in the Oregon, I guess you call it the Coast Range. We're out near the coast. We're about an hour plus from the coast in a little beautiful state park called Stub Stewart State Park. For all of you that are new to our channel and just tuning in for the first time, you're probably like, what are you even talking about? We don't miss you. We don't even know who you are. We're Jason and Kim. Ventures J&K. JK's Outdoor Journal.
How many names have we had?
Probably just going to turn to Jason and Kim at some point. No, so just here for a quick weekend trip. This is about 45 minutes from our house, so just a nice little spot. We've never stayed here before, but we've been hiking. I think they have 80 miles.
30 miles.
30 miles of hiking trails and mountain biking trails. So we've been here multiple times doing those things, but we've never actually stayed here. They have these beautiful sites. They're just in the trees. Their levels could be great fire pits. So for us, it's like, I can't believe we haven't been here before.
It gets very busy in the summertime.
I was just say everything looks up.
And that's where we've walked through the campground and we've said, hey, we want to come here. So instead, let's do it the first week of January when there's nobody here.
Well, now you just said it was the first week of January,
Okay.
So when they watch this in April.
So now when you do it right off the bat in January when there's nobody here. These spots are insanely nice. Look at how level they are, all nice gravel. You don't have all the mud. It's crazy.
So as you can see, these sites are just about as level as you can get. If we wanted to make it 100% level, even if we put under a block, we'd only have that much. So it's not even like a quarter of an inch. So definitely level sites. Very clean level sites. Going? Very good. Oh, dude, it's almost perfect.
Is it really?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty level, man. Pretty good. So
I
I want to come up.
Yeah,
I think I want to come up just a little bit.
Come up a little.
So Kim ended up finding this on Amazon, which is a cover. Is it specifically for this one? Because it seems to fit perfect. Do you know?
I don't remember.
Anyway, so it's a power tongue jack cover, and basically what it does is keeps everything from getting soaked. It'll hold your chains, safety chains, and keep them off the ground. So that's awesome. And it also takes your power adapter cord and it protects that from getting all wet. So all of this, and I think it might have been like $30 or something. Yeah, it wasn't really expensive. So we'll leave a link below, plus anything else that we use. We'll leave links down below.
Well,
I cheated.
Kimmy, the pyros. I wasn't even going to the fire, dude. So you just told everybody that you cheated. So Kimmy the pyro already has a fire going. I'm not even hooked up yet. All she cares about is like sitting by the fire because it's freezing cold because it's winter camping in Oregon.
As cold and as wet as it is, you got to get it going now so that you can get some heat.
And what do you mean you cheated?
I used a Duraflame because it's so wet.
I know you did because you always use Duraflame because we suck at starting fires.
And in the regular summer, I don't need it. But
Okay.
the fire pit was soaking wet. I mean, look at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I know it is Oregon. We're just glad to not have it be pouring rain yet. As you can see from the road, it's been pouring for days. I think we've had like 2 decent sunny days, but for a month straight it was pouring. So what is this? Oh, it's a Duraflame because you're a cheater.
Look at how wet those are. Even those are wet.
Had to get a new Camp Chef grill box because my other one just ate through and rusted. Lasted a couple years though. It actually did pretty well, I guess. I mean, number of years. How long have we had this Camp Chef now?
Since we got the trim.
5-6 years.
So 2018.
Still cooking. Yeah, get it? Still cooking. Oh my gosh. I'll be here all week. And
I'm a good girl.
we were getting checked out by the Rangers. I was getting checked out by the Ranger because she's a female Ranger. What is that?
I bought something.
No, what is it? Oh, it's a thing for the feet?
It's the shoe holder.
Oh, shoe holder. Oh my gosh, what do you got there? Always something.
Amazon loves us. Well, loves her. Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? That looks like a plastic piece of crap from China.
You gotta figure out. I've only used it once. You gotta build it.
Oh gosh, what's this, a Lego set? Dude, this is taking forever. Talk about boring video.
Here's the...
I got one question for everybody. Are you entertained? There's a door for it?
Yeah.
What is this, a rack
So
contraption?
you put your shoes inside, and you leave them out here, and then you don't have shoes all over the place inside your trailer, and they're protected from the rain. And
Kim, most people have a trailer bigger than 20 feet.
yeah, well, when you have a tiny trailer, this is what you got to do.
How happy are you to be back camping again?
Very happy. It's been a long time.
What's this, our second time this year? Well, first time in 2025.
Yeah.
2 times in 2024, I think. Which is
Yeah, I
pretty
think so.
sad.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it's raining?
I thought that was,
Yep, here it comes. Well, I'm glad you built your fire that you won't be able to use.
trying to put the awning out.
Another thing that I just hope is working still. It's wet. I wonder why. Oh, I don't know, because it rains every flipping day in this flipping town. Flipping Oregon. Drippy drippy. But so far, 6 years going, everything is still working. Guess it's true what they say about Lance, at least back in them days. I don't know if it's still true today, but... Oh, you're gonna get dripped on, by the way.
I see it.
It's very wet.
Yeah.
So a lot of folks have been asking us why we don't camp anymore and why we don't make any videos. And the honest truth is, Kim is wanted by the IRS. So she's here burning all the documents. Is that right? Or is that true, or is that true?
That's so true.
You just had documents thrown away from like 2001, 2002. I mean, you're going way back. FBI is definitely coming for you.
Good luck pinning me down.
Why is your fire so smoky? I wonder why.
Wet.
Wet? Or could it be the 5 pounds of documents you just burnt? Oh man, it smells so good in here. I've been getting the trailer set up, got a fire going. First night camping again in, I don't know, a couple years. What are you cooking for us tonight, babe?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Leftover mod pizza. That's how you do camping on your first night.
So wait a second. I brought you all the way out here to go camping, and you make me leftover mod pizza.
Yep. What's wrong with that?
Oh, man. Yeah, we got better plans for tomorrow. I thought that was pretty funny. Good old mod pizza. We got in late, so we didn't have any choice. We didn't have time for cooking. Cooking's stupid anyway. That's what they make microwaves for. So since it's raining outside, as it does in Oregon in the winter, what else is there better to do than play a game? Splendor, I guess. We never played this game before, so we're going to check it out. If you have any favorite game that you like to play when you're camping, comments, put it down in there. We want to check it out because it rains a lot here and we need fun things to do. So we got ourselves a nasty mist coming down today, trying to cook breakfast underneath the awning because I don't want to get soaked. We're hoping to do some hiking today because that's really what this area is all about, is hiking and mountain biking near the coast range, so you get this misty rain. And it's nasty. That's the kind of stuff that just soaks you fast. We got rain gear, but in the woods, so hopefully we won't get soaked, but it's supposed to rain. But that's the thing about Oregon in the winter, is every day you should expect rain. So you can see they just have these beautiful sites, and they're just all filled with trees. A lot of privacy out here too, compared to a lot of the parks that we have. So if you're looking for a nice place just to come, maybe you've got plans of visiting the Oregon coast, or maybe one in between Portland. Like I said, you're about an hour from each probably, so very central to that. So just about 100 feet from the site where we were, you can start the hiking. And like I said, there's 30 miles. They've got mountain biking, they've got a road biking trail that goes all the way from, they call it the Banks Vernonia Trail. It used to be an old train track, and they repurposed it into a, I don't even know, a 20 mile probably long trail.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see if we figure that out for you. But yeah, if you're into mountain biking, road biking, hiking, any of that, this is a great state park for that.
Right. It's all paved.
Yeah.
That whole trail.
Well, not where we are.
No, but the whole Banks
yeah,
Vernonia
Banks
trail is
Trail.
paved.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're struggling a little bit on this trail because it is nasty. So just know in the winter, this is what you're going to deal with. But we came across this pond here, beaver pond, and you can see this thing like a quarter mile back, just this fluorescent green in this pond. Weird.
Ooh. That's nasty.
I think it's cool.
And just like that, here comes the rain again. Always be prepared.
All right, so we finally hit the Banks Vernonia trail I was telling you about. What's that thing called, Kim? Rails to trails?
Yes.
And they turned it into a concrete path. So we've already seen a couple of people running through. And then, of course, people would be riding the road bikes. But I think it's just super slick out here right now. So probably won't see too many of them.
It's 21 miles long.
21 miles. Okay, so you could basically run a marathon on this thing.
That's a baby bench.
Maybe it's for hobbits.
Maybe.
It feels like this is a place the hobbits would live.
Yeah.
Although I think they get more sunshine than we do. I don't know. It's green there. Hey, have fun getting out.
Yeah.
How'd that feel? All right, we made it back just in the nick of time. It started pouring. Luckily, we had our rain gear on. And this wasn't even forecast to even happen today. It was supposed to be dry. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. Luckily, we had plans to kind of drive into the local town we talked about, Vernonia, and check it out. We lived here in this area for decades and driven through it one time, but never actually stopped in town. So I'm gonna stop in there and go get some lunch and kind of show you guys around that little area, and then come on back and hopefully be able to have a fire tonight, but that is not looking good. Okay, welcome to Vernonia. As you can see, little tiny map, little tiny town. Cute little thing.
And down
What do
here,
we got here?
down here it shows you where you're at, where Vernonia is. So here's Seaside, Pacific Ocean. So Portland is down. Here's Highway 26, so Portland would be down here. Here's Mist and Jewel. And then here's Washington up here. So walking by, we just see they have a walking tour here. This is building 17 on the walking tour, so we'll have to look it up. Mike's Tavern, built in 1910.
Yeah, cool.
Look in that window.
Oh gosh, what is that little weirdo? Dude, that must be Buckshot Billy or Willie. Anyway, found a little shop there and got a couple records, $5-6 a piece. Can't beat that. Kind of a fun thing about walking through these small towns. You never know what kind of deals you might score. And we're not even done yet. We still have more.
That was our first store.
That was our first store. I still have way more money to spend in this little town. They're gonna be so happy we're here today.
Support the locals.
So the one thing we're realizing is these guys have a lot of coffee shops and pawn shops. So if you like either one of those two things, you're gonna fit right in. Oh, and there's a couple pubs, of course. I mean, gotta have beer, folks. I mean, let's be real. Small little logging town. So just in case you run out of firewood, like we almost did, you can just come right here. Dude, they got so much wood. You'll never be out of wood. Beware of log, not dog.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's a log coming out of a doghouse.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Dude,
that's funny.
Look at all this stuff.
I see on the ground, JCPenney Company.
Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa, look at this guy. Don't mess with this dude.
Nice.
Old JCPenney building. So much cool stuff in here. They got these old cameras from, I don't even know how far. Early 1900s, I'm sure. And you got these old phones and old, I mean, this is a really cool shop here in town. If you're into antiques and stuff, this has got everything you could ever want. And then some. All right, so that was a super awesome store. Just a great group of people in there too. Like, it's a place in town where everybody just kind of comes and hangs out. And I spent more money. Found me an old Jay Buhner bobblehead from the Seattle Mariners, like from 1995. So that was pretty cool. And they had so much stuff in there. And again, just one of those places where everybody just kind of congregates and all the old folks in town are in there drinking coffee and shooting the breeze, and just a cool spot. So definitely stop by and say hi to these folks. Nice as could be.
What'd you get there?
Taco salad with chicken.
Look at this thing, guys.
That's huge.
I mean, I don't even think this thing will even do it justice. That is one giant taco
There's a
salad.
fork next to it.
All right, so that place was excellent. What's it called? La Cabana? Authentic Mexican food? Delicious. So if you're in town, stop by, check it out. Cool restaurant, cool little town. Now it's off to the Mexican bakery for dessert. Oh, it's locked. Is it
Oh, it
locked?
says be back
I'll
soon.
be back soon. Oh.
Dang it. No, just burritos and tacos.
Dude, they got all kinds of snow right here, babe.
Oh.
Look at it. Ooh, look at this little cookie.
Ooh.
Yeah, your favorite. Oh, yeah. See,
Oh, those
this
are
got
those things that you like.
Yeah, see a little empanada right here?
Look,
That's-
here's one of those pink ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so definitely a fun way to spend a couple hours. Came through town, checked out some stores, bought some stuff. Went to the Mexican restaurant, had some lunch. Cool little town. Then we had to stop and get snacks
Dessert.
because we didn't eat enough already.
Lots of dessert.
Just stuffing our faces like it's nobody's business. But at least we spent some money, helped out the locals here in town, which is cool. Always like doing that. So if you're checking out Stub Stewart, definitely come into Vernonia. Cool town. Guarantee you guys will love it if you like, taverns, pawn shops, little record stores.
And coffee.
Coffee, a lot of coffee shops. Just cool little quaint town. Now they don't get a lot of tourists in here, so please stop by and support them. All right, so everybody was upset with us last night for the leftover mod pizza. Tonight it's New York steak. I'm thinking about making a cookbook. Kim, what do you think of just how to cook a steak? Because that's literally all I can do. But I do a pretty good job at it, right?
Yeah. You can make bacon too.
But
You can make bacon too in the morning.
yeah, and pancakes.
Eh.
Yeah, kind of doughy.
This mornings weren't the best, but
Dang, dude, you're hardcore. What do you got there?
it's so cold out. Even my beverage needs a jacket. It's like the coolest koozie because you can hold on to it with its arms. So what I'm drinking? Have it.
Oh, rocket pop. Hard
So
cider.
if you think of, ice cream as a kid, ice cream truck comes by, you get a rocket pop. That's what this is like. It's raspberry, cherry, and lime hard cider.
Except it's got alcohol in it.
Except it's got alcohol in it.
It's a much better rocket pop. Oh yeah, now we're grilling. Oh yeah, now we is grilling, boys and girls. All right, dinner is finally served. Some New York steak, some cardboard potatoes, and some coleslaw. Oh yeah, looking good. Let's just hope it's not all bloody and Kim doesn't puke. All right, day 2, hike 2. Yeah,
Rain too.
rain 2. You can see the rain gear's on. We got to leave today. Luckily, the checkout ain't till 1, so we got up early to, well, I wouldn't say early. Kim got up early. I slept in because I couldn't sleep. Because there's too much rain on the trailer last night.
Trees are dripping.
Trees are dripping and just making all kinds of racket.
And it's soppy mud here.
Man, is there any way to go down and around? Or up and around? What's the worst that can happen? Break a leg? Oh my gosh, you almost smacked me with that thing. Oh gosh, coming through.
Barrel through it.
Coming through, oh gosh, coming through.
Watch out, this is like super
Jeez,
muddy
look at
here.
this thing.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, look, he's right here.
Oh, yeah.
He snapped
He
off
snapped.
from right here.
Dang, that's fresh too. You see how fresh
Yeah,
that is?
smell it. You can smell it.
Hey, can anybody smell that? Comment down below if you can smell it. It smells like a freshly downed tree.
Hey, look at that. I mean, that's like it happened last night.
Yeah, I mean, that is fresh. All right, so a couple little quick updates on the trailer. Luckily, I was talking to Kim about this. I think we've had this now 6 years, right? 6 years?
Yeah.
and like literally no major issues. I mean, we've had that floor issue that some of you guys might be aware of, and that was just a manufacturing defect. But as far as like mechanical wise, like everything is still running perfect. All the plumbing's good. Everything else is fine. The only issue we've run into, this is our third power jack that we've gone through. When we first got it, it stopped working almost right away. And I think the reason why was because in Oregon, these things just sit out and they're just getting dumped with rain. So the old model, this piece here, water used to be able to get down in here. And so what happened is water just soaked down and just kind of screwed up all the wiring. And that happened twice. And so now this is the third one, and you can see they remanufactured and re-evaluated how they make this. And now it's just a rubber seal. So really hard for any water to get in there. And as you can see, there's still some moisture even with that cover, but that's just because it's been raining and really nasty the last couple nights. So yeah, so that's great. But these things are much better sealed now than they were. And I think what it cost us for another one of these, 600, 300, 400?
3, 4, 5.
Well, that's a quick update on some of the fixes and things that we've had to do on the trailer. So quick little tip that I learned just recently that I hadn't done before, and it's a great thought. Just get ready to load up here and drain the tanks. And normally what I would do is I would pull the black, which is what you're supposed to do, let all the sewage go down, and then after that you would pull the gray. That way you clean out your hose and whatever. One thing I always worry about is, did everything get hooked up correctly, right? Because the last thing you want to do is hit that black tank and have this thing explode on you, which I've heard horror stories even from friends that things have happened like that. So what I learned was, check your connections, make things are good, and then just pull the gray just for a second. You can see it's going through, and then you close it down. And what you're doing is making sure, for one, that this is connected, and then also making sure that you don't have any kind of holes or anything in your hose, right? Because it's kind of, you're not going to just sit there and take your hose out and inspect it every single time. That wouldn't make any sense. So, but sometimes these things get pinholes in them. Something could happen when you're camping and you don't even realize it. Animals step on it or something. And so yeah, pull that gray just for a second, close it back down, and then continue on like you normally would. Tip of the day. Another trip has come and gone. Yep, so that was a quick little weekend trip here to Stub Stewart, beautiful state park. If you ever just wanted to get away, if you're visiting, it's quite a ways from the coast. It's quite a ways from Portland. So it's not like you would just come here to just kind of be in between. I guess if it was like a one-nighter, this would be a good place to come to. But if you're in this area, definitely check out Stub Stewart if you're into hiking or biking. There's not a whole lot to do around here. Like we went into Vernonia yesterday, and that was really fun. Cool town. But again, if you're not into hiking or any of that kind of stuff, then you're just camping, which is most what people are doing here. I think there was only people walked around last night and said they only saw 2 campfires, and we were one of them. So people really weren't doing the campfire thing, which I was surprised because it was cold, but it wasn't that rainy. And
We had some mist.
What's the point of?
That's where we're, as being Oregonians, if you're going to camp in January, you're going to have a little mist chances are if you want to campfire.
So sorry if there wasn't too much excitement. There wasn't a whole lot to do that would be like made for video type stuff, but this is our first time back in a long time, so it was almost like putting the training wheels back on and learning how to hook the trailer up and learning how to use the cameras again and all that kind of stuff. It's been a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we should be doing more travel hopefully soon. We're going to winterize. Right now, once we get back, it's time to winterize. We're going to have some really colder weather coming. So you might see us here hopefully in a couple months. So see you guys.
See ya.